to vote yes on the Spaceport Initiative, right? And I want to thank Commissioner McCamley. I want to thank John Hummer. I want to thank the distinguished mayor of Las Cruces. I want to thank all of you that are here, especially those Las Cruces leaders that drove back very fast from Santa Fe. I flew, so I got here quicker. I want to thank the entire political and economic and social leadership of Doña Ana County. But I mainly want to thank the students. Because today, let's hear it for the kids, the students. The spaceport is the future. The spaceport is 5,000 jobs for southern New Mexico. The spaceport is discovery. It's space. It's America's future. And it's going to be here in southern New Mexico. Science education for all of you here. How many of you here want to be astronauts? All right, maybe that was not the right question. But what we are seeing in southern New Mexico is history. We're making history here in Doña Ana County, just like when the first U.S. space program started, where Robert Goddard developed the first modern-day rocket. And today we're standing here on the second space age, building a spaceport that will send people, payload, and satellites into suborbit, to the moon, and even beyond. All of us from the state, local, and congressional delegation have rallied around this initiative and this project because what it will do for our future and for education and for young people, not just in southern New Mexico, but around the world. The spaceport is about creating opportunity, research, creating jobs, creating a reason for our young people to graduate from high school and college, to find good paying jobs and exciting jobs here in southern New Mexico. Before we move forward with the project, we asked New Mexico State University to forecast exactly what does this mean in terms of jobs. And you know those New Mexico State forecasters, all those smart PhDs, all those intellectuals said that based on their study and based on their best estimate, this is going to be 5,000 new jobs and up to $1 billion in revenue from this new industry. And this is good news because in southern New Mexico, for many times and many years, has been neglected. And now the anchor of the space age is going to be right here. And they're going to transform our economy, improve our quality of life, but also offer a great opportunity for students in science and math, and at the university in aerospace engineering. I want to thank the people for aerospace, and that especially is John Hummer and Bill McCamley. Let's give them a big hand. Because they have brought the private sector together, raised the funds, launched a statewide effort to make this happen. I want to thank the Doña Ana County Commission, too, for having the vision to ask the voters to participate in the building of the spaceport. But also, this initiative boosts funds for science and math education in our public schools here in New Mexico. So let's hear it for the Doña Ana County Commission. appreciate Ken Evans being here because I know he was in the hospital and he rushed over here, and I appreciate his great leadership on this issue. You know, I think it's great that the students here at Vista Middle School have access to science, engineering, math, aerospace, and so many other areas of expertise. And it's going to be great to have the spaceport in the backyard. So I am here to ask all Doña Ana County residents, voters, to support this spaceport initiative because it's going to be good for all of southern New Mexico, not just the counties that directly the spaceport is located, but especially Doña Ana County because of its university, its economic base, the thousands of kids that have gone to the X-Prize and the numerous other initiatives we've had here, that Doña Ana County will do very well for its future. So I am asking every citizen to go out and vote yes on the spaceport because it's the future. And America should again regain its leadership, not just in space with the public sector, but also the commercialization of space. And that's what the spaceport is all about. I think it's great also that we have here a number of other initiatives and natural resources that makes us unique to develop this new industry. We have the restricted airspace of White Sands Missile Range. We have the elevation of being over 4,000 feet. We have the sparsely populated area around the spaceport. We have the dry weather and the good weather. And most importantly, what we have is the workforce. A workforce that is ready to go invent, build, and be part of this exciting new venture. But also to maintain the spacecraft that is going to fly from Spaceport America. So it's important for this project that local people and local communities partner with the state to pay for the basic infrastructure. The state has invested in the future. The state has invested because our resources are good, because our economy is good. We have decided to make investments in our people, in better schools, in infrastructure for schools, in science and math programs, but also in jobs for the future. And that is the spaceport. And what we'll bring with a spaceport is new companies, new jobs, and a tax base, a stronger tax base that will fund education, healthcare, and other social needs here in New Mexico.